Sexual futurists are people who use reason and knowledge to logically predict what is going to be the consequence of a failure to address problems rationally and appropriately, because we're using reason and knowledge to illuminate human sexuality. We started sexualfuturist.com for the entire world because we understood that sexual criminals were teaching us the same sorts of insights about human sexuality that decades earlier in the United States, drug addicts and alcoholics had been teaching the entire country about how normal families should and could develop. Alcoholic families were so stereotypically alike, so predictable, that we eventually stumbled onto the truth that they were a prototype of a dysfunctional family. And if we could understand how families became dysfunctional, we could reverse engineer and teach people how to have healthy families. In the same way, sexual offenders have taught us how they offended. If we listen to them, at least, they're willing to teach us how they offended, how they became the sorts of men who would commit their crime. And then we can reverse engineer from there and teach everyone how to develop normal, healthy sexuality. We believe that everyone is going to benefit from a world in which human sexuality can be discussed rationally and from a knowledge base in order to solve the problems that we are all facing, both as individuals and as communities. So the sexualfuturist.com community, which we refer to as the sexual futurist community, is the first stage of letting the world have the freedom to begin talking about a problem that we've never really discussed in a forthright manner throughout the history of human evolution. It is only, I believe, because of the internet that we've reached a place where it's now safe to begin having that conversation.